Hello, friends. Welcome to Mindset Change with your sister in prosperity, Carol. Change your thinking, change your life. Welcome. Now, our topic today is how to overcome rejection. Once more, how to overcome rejection. Now, rejection is part of life, and at one point in your life, you shall be rejected or you shall face rejection. Now, this is how rejection manifests in our lives. Now, was it a guy or a girl who left you and you felt rejected? Number two, was it a guy or a girl who never returned your call and you felt rejected? Number three, was it a boss who never appreciated all your hard efforts and you felt rejected? Was it a parent who was never there for you and this made you feel so rejected? So you see, there are so many ways that rejection manifests in our life. Now, was it a person in your life who never thought that you are good enough, no matter how hard you tried to impress them? They always brought you down. Another thing, was it a teacher who always told you that you will amount to nothing? You see, there are so many ways that rejection manifests in our lives. But don't you worry, because rejection is part of our life and it's also a part of the journey of the soul. And also it helps us to grow and evolve as souls and also as human beings. So don't you dare feel depressed whenever you encounter rejection. I'll teach you how to maneuver and overcome rejection easily and effortlessly. Now, we all know rejection hurts, and it hurts big time. And it makes you feel powerless and hopeless. Been there, done that. Rejection makes you question your worth as a human being. Now, after you are rejected, now you wonder, am I good enough? Or am I beautiful enough? What purpose do I have in this life? You see, rejection makes you question yourself. And you question yourself big time. Now, which makes you now go to your pity party corner to wallow in misery. So you see, now by you doing that, you are giving rejection power over you. And you're not supposed to do that. Because whenever you give rejection power over you, it will make you get stuck in your comfort zone. And you won't progress as a soul or as a human being. So you need to learn how and ways to rise above rejection. Because you will always face rejection. Whether you like it or not, it must come to you because it's part of life. So you see, so instead of you working against rejection, learn to work with the rejection so that you can make something meaningful out of that rejection. That is how it works. It's called life mastery. And we have to do life mastery so that we can navigate in this game of life and win it easily and effortlessly. So let's continue. Now, rejection also makes you doubt your potentials and abilities. It makes you not even have positive visions of yourself, because now you present yourself as a useless human being just because somebody somewhere decided to reject you. Now, you see, my good people, rejection should not be a reason for you to throw away your life. In fact, it should be a fuel for you to propel your life to the next level. It's only that people don't know about life mastery. That is why they wallow in depression after they get rejected. But whenever you learn about your existence, you learn about who you are and whose you are. You learn that you're a spiritual being who came to this physical realm to do human beings' experiences. I am telling you, when you go with that mindset, rejection will never scare you. Rejection will never get you to the pity party corner where you'll be wallowing in misery and crying each and every day just because somebody decided to reject you. So you see, you can make something meaningful out of rejection. Now, I know you didn't know, but now you know. So don't you dare let rejection be your downfall. Let rejection be your stepping stone to your greatness or to your destiny. Let's continue. Now, because you have made rejection part of your belief system. Now you see, when you let rejection go to your subconscious mind, you'll make it a part of your belief system. And now this will make you believe the way you are useless. The way that person told you you are useless. You'll make it your belief. And those are the things, people and situations you'll attract in your life. Because now I told you, we work with the programs, our subconscious mind programs. Now, if your subconscious mind programs are negative, those are the things, people, and events you'll attract. But if your subconscious mind programs are positive, those are the things, people, and events you'll attract. So you see, when you realize that, and when you know that, that one there will be a game changer for you, and you'll use it as your superpower, and never again will you wallow in misery just because somebody somewhere rejected you. Now you see, so now stop believing negative things that other people said about you when they rejected you. Because now when you start believing what they said, you won't progress or evolve as a soul or as a human being. You'll be stuck at your comfort zone. And the people who rejected you, they'll be so happy because now you're not moving. And they know the reason why you're not moving is because they rejected you. You see, you've given them power over your life. Stop giving away your power. You are a very powerful soul, and you should always control your power. You see, stop giving negative people your power, because it will overwhelm you and it will keep you stuck in your comfort zone. And you know, when you're in your comfort zone, you're just killing your dreams, a natural death. So from today, view rejection with a positive eye so that you can use it as your ladder, as your stepping stone to your next level. Now, let's continue. Now, I am here to announce to you that rejection is not part of you. You see, you are you. You are you. You are a powerful soul. Rejection is just a negativity you have labeled yourself. So stop labeling yourself with negative things like rejection. Yes, somebody rejected you, but that is not a reason for you to wallow in misery. Dust yourself. Cry if you have to cry, so that you can let it out and let it go, and use the lessons and the wisdom from the rejection to propel you to your greatness. Now, we have agreed. Do not make rejection part of you. Rise above rejection. Now, rejection is not something you should fear or be afraid of, because rejection is part of our soul journey, and also it's part of our human growth. We have to face rejection in one way or another. We have to face rejection. So learn to work with it instead of you working against it. Another thing, rejection is not something that should make you feel discouraged, depressed, stressed, or feel hopeless in life. You see, don't you dare let rejection stick you at the comfort zone or take you to the pity party corner. Rise above it. You have the strength to do it. I told you, you're not a victim. You are a victor. You are a hero of your story. So make your story beautiful. Stop dwelling on negativity of rejection. Rise above it and make something meaningful out of that rejection. So let's continue. Now, rejection should not be the reason why you should turn yourself into a people pleaser. Because I have realized by observing people, different people, some people, when they're rejected, they turn themselves into people pleasers just because they want to impress the person who rejected them. And I am telling you, the person who rejected you, even if you try how hard you try to please them, they will never see your worth. So it's up to you to go with the flow and accept that they rejected you. Yes, they did, because they have their free will. You can't force somebody to like you. If they don't like you, so well and good. Move on with your soul journey. That is not the end of life. You see, because you are a soul on a journey, and no, in one way or another, you'll have to face rejection. So learn to work with rejection and stop working against rejection. If somebody rejects you, fine, because you cannot force them to like you or to love you. Just move on with your life. The right people will come towards your way, just because you didn't get stuck on the rejection that happened to you. Because I told you, rejection is not a part of you. It's just a soul journey that you have to walk by as you are growing as a soul and as you are evolving as a soul. So let's continue. So you see, stop being a people pleaser just because somebody rejected you. Because you will try so hard for you to win their approval back. But I'm telling you, if they don't see your effort, and the efforts you are putting to win their approval back, I am telling you, you will get depressed big time. And when you get depressed big time, it will be so hard for you to get out of your depression, because now the divine gave you an exit. When that person rejected you, you are given an exit to leave that person, but you did not. Now you are there trying your best to please them, so that you can win their approval. Now you see, most of the times you'll be wasting your time and energy. And remember, time is very precious, and time is money. So stop. If somebody rejects you, if somebody does not like you, stop forcing yourself to them. Have pride of yourself. Love yourself. Have self-love and move on. The right people will come to you at the right time. So don't you dare see like rejection is the end of life. It is not. I am here to announce to you that rejection is redirection to the people who are meant to be with you. You see, so from today, view rejection with a positive eye, so that it can stop keeping you at your comfort zone, where you are killing your visions and natural death. So let's continue. So just because you want them to like you, you have started making yourself a people pleaser. From today, if you know you are a people pleaser and you are pleasing somebody just because they rejected you, please, from today, stop it. Stop it and move on. You see, stop wasting your time pleasing people so that you can win their approval. If they don't like you, fine, they don't like you. Just know the people who will like you, the people who will love you, they are on their journey coming to you, coming towards you. You will attract them. But then you have to work on yourself as a soul. Do your shadow work so that you can attract the right people. You are divine helpers. You see, those people who will come in your life to propel you to your next level. Those who have rejected you, leave them alone and move on. Stop dwelling on the past negativity, because it will only drain your battery as a soul. Because remember, we are souls and we are energies. We work with energies. So learn to preserve your energies. Stop wasting your energies with people who will never even cross a river for you. You see, love yourself more to walk away with dignity. Okay, I hope you're still together. And from today, whenever you are rejected, you'll walk away with dignity, so that you'll always work on yourself and make something meaningful out of that rejection. So let's continue. Now you see, you will attract people on. Now, when you work with yourself, on yourself, you will attract people who will appreciate you, people who will love you, people who will always be there for you, and those people will never ever reject you. So you see, it's up to you to work on yourself, because you manifest who you are. You don't get what you want. Maybe when you attracted that person who has rejected you, you had not worked on yourself as a soul, because we always do our inner work, because everything that we attract in this lifetime, we attract it from within, not from the without. So learn to work with your inner technology, so that now you can stop attracting negative people along the way who will reject you, and they will really make you miserable in your life. Learn to work on yourself, so that now you can attract good people and situations in your life. Now let's continue. Now after you are rejected, when you do your shadow work and you do your self-development, don't just sit there. Do something. Move. You are not a tree. Move. It's only a tree that cannot move, but you are a human being. You are a soul. You can move. So move and move on to your greatness. Start doing your self-development, your shadow work, self-reflection, and self-awareness, so that you can unleash your authentic self, your true self, your higher self, and stop working with your fake self, because your fake self will always be a people pleaser, because you want to please those people who rejected you. So you see, now you are hurting your soul, because now you are unleashing the fake you. You're not unleashing the real you, your authentic self. So you see, that is how the game of life is played. Try your best to unleash the authentic self you, the I am who lives within you, so that you can attract people who will have a relationship of give and take. You see, because I have realized so many people are in relationships that it's only one-way traffic. You just give. You don't take. So you see, you have to be in a balanced relationship. A balance where you will give and you will take. You see, your relationships must have a balance. So you see, and when you have relationships that have balance, you will stop being a people pleaser and unleashing the fake you. So work on yourself today so that you can unleash your authentic self, your true self, the I am that lives in you. And now you can attract people who will always be there for you, who will always be in a relationship with you of give and take. There will be balance, there will be equilibrium in your relationships. So let's continue. Now from today, view rejection as your friend, because other people's opinion of you is none of your business. So you see, stop making other people's opinion of you your business, because whenever you make negativity your business, I am telling you, you won't progress and you won't prosper as a soul or as a human being. Work on yourself. Work with your soul. Your soul is eternal. Your soul is your guru. Work with the things that are eternal, things that will help you unleash your greatness, unleash your higher self, the I am that lives in you. And now from there, you can start attracting authentic people, people who will always be there for you and not against you. So you see, life is simple. We only make it hard for ourselves, but it's because of ignorance. You see, we should stop being ignorant, because in this era of technology, ignorant is a choice. We are on YouTube as your gurus to teach you life mastery. All we need from you is your time to listen to what we have to say, so that you can master the game of life and you can play it and you can win it easily and effortlessly. So let's continue. Now we have decided, focus on your own progress, because by the end of the day, it's you versus you, because you're not competing with anybody. You're only competing with your old version self and your new version self. So you see, it's you against you. It's you versus you. Compete with your old self so that you can unleash your new self, and your new self will help you to go to your greatness. That is how life is played. And I'm telling you, if you start playing life that way, I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time before you get to your greatness. So you see, it's you versus you. The old version of you and the new version of you. Try your best to work with those two. Stop competing with other people. You see, let them do them and you do you, so that you can now progress easily and effortlessly in this lifetime. So let's continue. Now, view rejection with a positive mindset and a growth mindset. This is how you view rejection, with a whole new perspective, a positive perspective. And when you view it with a positive perspective, you will see a shift in your life experiences, because now you have changed your negativity of how you view rejection. And now you are viewing rejection with a positive mindset, with a growth mindset. And now you know rejection is a part of your soul journey. And rejection has been put there by the divine to progress you and to push you to your greatness. So you see, change the way you view rejection. And I'm telling you, when you do that, you will have a boohah moment in your life, because now rejection will start working for you instead of rejection working against you. Simple things that will propel you to your greatness. Now let's continue. Now you see, you can make rejection as your superpower if you know how to work with it. So from today, learn to work with the rejection instead of you working against rejection. So see rejection as a proof of your value and uniqueness, because the people who rejected you, they rejected you because of a certain reason. Use that reason as a lesson and work with it, so that it can help you to progress to your destiny. Another thing, always view rejection by seeing it as a projection. You see, now because the rejection that we face, it's all about the other people, not you. It's the other people, because of the law of projection. Now let me tell you the secret of rejection. Now other people, the people who are rejecting you, they are working according to their deep-rooted subconscious mind blocks. So you see, and these are their subconscious mind fears. Now they are projecting their subconscious fears and insecurities towards you, just because they don't know what to do with their subconscious mind, their deep subconscious mind fears and insecurities. That is why they are projecting them onto you. Now you are there, your thinking is all about you. Rejection has nothing to do with you, because rejection is projection. It's called the law of projection. Those people are just emitting whatever they are projecting inside them. They are deep rooted subconscious mind insecurities and fear. So you see, from today, see rejection as projection. And I'm telling you, it will never ever work against you again. You'll always be one step ahead, because now you know rejection is projection. Now, the law of projection states that the law of projection states, if you notice something positive or negative in another person, that means on a subconscious level, you have those qualities in yourself. So you see, now you can see people are rejecting you according to their subconscious mind fears and insecurities. It's not all about you, it's about them. But what you do with their rejection, use those lessons to work on yourself, and do your self-development and self-awareness, self-reflection, so that they can help you to move to your greatness. Stop dwelling on the negativity of rejection, because it will only bring your self-esteem down, and you don't want that as a soul or as a human being. Always boost your confidence by facing rejection as projection. And I'm telling you, you will have a boohah moment in your life. Simple nuggets, simple wisdom that will help you navigate in this game of life and win it with ease. So let's continue. Now, this explanation of the law of projection and rejection will change your perspective of how you view rejection. Now, because now you are one step ahead and you know how rejection works. So rejection will never again take you to the depression or take you to stress and take you to the pity party corner. Now you are above that. You have risen above rejection, and you are all good to go as a soul and also as a human being. So let's continue. Now, one of the most painful rejection moment that has ever happened to me is when I was going through my dark night of the soul. Now, I told you in one of my videos, that time I was going through my dark night of the soul, I lost both my job and my marriage at the same time. You can imagine the rejection I felt. Because that time I had not done my self-development, neither my self-awareness. I was just there, a confused being. But what I can say, we have to go through painful experiences so that we can now find our way to our greatness. But we have to work on ourselves, because if we don't work with ourselves, with our soul, which is our guru, we won't be able to navigate through these rejections. So you see, my biggest rejection was when I lost my job and I also lost my marriage at the same time. I felt so rejected, and I felt like the universe was against me. You see, I felt so hopeless. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. It was the lowest moment of my life. But I thank God, because a wise man said, time heals everything. That is why I am here today as your guru, as your motivational speaker, as your life coach. To teach you the steps I used to get myself out of the painful moments when I was rejected in my workplace and also in my marriage, when I was going through my dark night of the soul, so that you can also get yourself out of rejection and overcome rejection with the greatness, so that you can make something meaningful with the rejection that you got. So you see, do like I did, because now I don't view rejection as pain. No, if I'm rejected by somebody, I always take the lessons and the wisdom and I match with them to my next level, so that they can be my stepping stone towards my greatness. So also you copy and paste whatever I did in my life when I lost my marriage and my job at the same time, and I felt rejection big time. You could have seen me the way I had swallowed in misery. But I thank God I was able to get myself out of misery, and that's why I am here today to encourage you, to give you fuel to know that rejection is just projection and protection. So from today, view rejection with a positive eye, and I'm telling you, you'll have a boohah moment in your life. So let's continue. Now we have seen a wise man said time heals. It's true, time heals. Give it after you are rejected. Just give it time. Give it time to grieve. Give it time to cry, but do not stay on that grieving period. there would come a time that you have to move. I told you, you are not a tree. You are a human being and you can move. Move on to your greatness and use rejection as your superpower to take you to wherever you want to go. So you see, after my rejection, I learned rejection is redirection, because God moved me from my workplace. God moved me from my previous marriage, because I had taken the wrong turn to my destiny. Now because I did not move willingly, he had to raise enemies so that they can get me out of my comfort zone with kicks and blows. And from there, I can be rejected big time. And now I can work on myself, do my shadow work, do my self-development, my self-awareness, and my self-reflection. And that's why I was able to get myself out of rejection. And I overcame rejection easily and effortlessly. Just because I didn't sit on my comfort zone and waited for manna to come from heaven, I moved because I knew I am not a tree. I am supposed to move on as a human being and as a soul, so that I can evolve and grow as a soul. So also you, do the same. Copy and paste. Because in this lifetime, we copy and paste whatever others did. Because I told you, because of the law of oneness, whatever situation you are passing through, somebody somewhere passed through it and they overcame it. So it's up to you to copy and paste whatever tricks they used or technique they used to get themselves out of their rejection, and they overcame it, so that you can use it in your life and also overcome it just like they did and be a hero in your life. So let's continue now, because if I was not rejected today, I would be still in my comfort zone, killing my visions and natural death. So you see, that is the importance of you moving on. Stop staying in one spot. Stop staying in a spot where you are rejected. Learn to move on. Rise above your rejection, so that you can grow and evolve as a human being. So let's continue. And now I thank all those people who rejected me. I thank them big time, and I also tell God to bless them, because they opened my eyes. At that time, I didn't see. They were creating for me a way, but now I am here to tell you, those people created a way for me, so that I can move to my greatness. So whoever rejects you, thank them, because they have redirected you to your right destiny, your right path to your greatness. So you see, rejection is it's a part of our soul journey, and it will make you go for your soul searching, so that now you can find your life purpose and turn rejection into your passion. Always make something meaningful on your most painful moments in this lifetime. Make something good and something positive from your rejection. Now, after my rejection, I worked on myself and I unleashed the best version of myself. So also you, after your rejection, work on yourself and unleash the best version of you. So don't you dare wallow again in your comfort zone just because somebody somewhere decided to reject you. No, you are a very powerful soul. And also no, you are not a tree. You can move on. So move on from today, from rejection, and make something positive out of that negative situation. So let's continue. Now you see, rejection is part of us discovering who we really are, and it's part of our growth as souls and also as human beings. Now it depends only on how you view it. View rejection with a positive eye. View rejection as part of your life. And I'm telling you, it will always prosper you and take you to your greatness. Now, rejection helps you to identify your uniqueness and help you to perfect yourself. Always see rejection as protection, because people who reject you are just working against their level of insecurities and fear from their subconscious mind. We have known the law of projection. They're just projecting their inner fears, their inner insecurities towards you. So it's not all about you, it's all about them. But now the problem is, people think it's all about them whenever they are rejected, but it's because of lack of knowledge. That's why I always tell you, be a truth seeker, so that you learn to play the game of life and win it. You learn life mastery and become a master of this game of life. And now you'll know how to navigate with ease in this life. And never again will you wallow in your comfort zone, wallowing in misery or having depressions that never end just because you don't know how to navigate in this life. So from today, become a truth seeker so that you can be able to navigate with ease in this physical realm. So let's continue. Now, always see rejection as protection, because you have seen now people are just emitting whatever they are projecting, their inner insecurities and their inner fears towards you. So it's not all about you, it's about them. So move on with ease. Now, another thing. So whenever you are rejected, stop trying so hard to win their approval. Do yourself a favor and move on to your greatness. Just so you see. Now you can see how you should handle rejection with a positive growth mindset. View rejection as redirection by God or the divine, because it's God trying to remove you from certain people. Because I told you, we move with cycles and patterns. It's called the law of rhythm. In one point in your life, God will have to move you. So, because most of us, we have taken the wrong turn to our destiny. And now, rejection has to come, has to play. The rejection has to be the enemy to move us from the wrong direction we have taken to our destiny, so that the work we'll do to ourselves can push us to the correct path to our destiny. So that is how life works. Now you see, view rejection as redirection by the divine. So do not let rejection get you to depression and stress. Rise above rejection and march to your greatness from today. Use rejection as your fuel to propel you to your next level. Now, there's a research that was conducted by Oxford University that stated that rejection causes suicide, depression, and chronic stress. Now you see, you have had rejection causes suicide, depression, and chronic stress. Now, from today, my good people, do not let those illnesses befall you just because somebody somewhere decided to reject you. Rise above rejection and move on to your next level. I told you, you have to work on yourself and lead your I am from within, so that it can help you to attract good people. People who will never reject you. People who will always love you, no matter what. They will always be there for you. Just because you have unleashed your the I am that lives in you. Your soul. You are not working with your soul. Because I told you, your soul is your guru. And your soul knows the people that are supposed to be with you. Your soul tribe members. Your divine helpers. Work with your soul so that it can get you to those people. Your divine helpers and your tribe members. Those people who will never ever reject you ever again. And rejection will be a history in your life, but you have to work on yourself. You can't just sit on your comfort zone and expect things to happen. You have to make a shift, and you have to decide. You have to be the change that you want to see, so that you can see positive shifts in your life. It's called identity shift. And in one way or another, you'll have to do it, whether you like it or not, just because you want your life to move smoothly. So let's continue. Now, do not waste your life away just because somebody somewhere rejected you. Be strong and keep on keeping on to your greatness. Now, work on yourself, focus on your growth, build your confidence, and become successful. In my case, I did not let rejection bring me down, but I worked on myself and I made something meaningful out of rejection. I used my rejection to better myself and to unleash the best version of myself. So also you, do yourself a favor and do what I did, so that rejection cannot break you. Instead, it will build you. So let's continue. Another way to view rejection with a positive mindset is view rejection as protection from God. Because rejection is protection from somebody or someone who their time in your soul journey has ended. Remember, our lives works with times and seasons. So, if a person's time has run its course in your life, the divine will create situations. And the two of you must go separate ways. No, that is why that somebody has to reject you, so that you can move yourself out of that relationship and you can progress to the right path of your destiny. because most of the times we take the wrong path to our destiny, but the divine will always make sure we go to our right path in our destiny. And that's where rejection comes in as our guide to our correct path to our greatness. Now in life, sometimes we take the wrong path to our destiny, and the divine has to redirect us to our correct original soul path to our destiny. Now, when life gives you a situation that causes you to face rejection, remember, rejection is protection or protection. Oh, remember, rejection is projection or protection. Do not become a victim of rejection by viewing rejection with a negative, humiliating force, but see rejection as a tool for your self-development and your self-awareness. Now, my final thought to you about rejection: do not let rejection take you to a pity party corner, where you will wallow in misery, bitterness, and anger. Just take the lessons and move to your greatness. No, sometimes it takes a good fall for you to know your life purpose. So you see, sometimes it takes a good fall, a very good fall, for you to regain your purpose in life. Sometimes the keys to unlock your greatness are hidden in your most painful moments, such as rejection. Now in our pain, we find our greatness and our power. So don't you dare give up whenever you are rejected. Now, always know success is built by failures, rejection, and frustrations, and also fear. Those are the things that build success. Now, also, and now these hardships that you will encounter through frustrations and fear and rejection, you'll have to overcome them. You'll have to overcome them. Work on yourself so that you can overcome them. Overcome rejection so that you can make something meaningful out of it. So you see, from today, view rejection with a positive eye, a growth eye, a growth mindset, a positive mindset, so that rejection can help you to progress you to your next level, to progress you as a soul and also as a human being. So I hope my lesson today has given you some nugget of wisdom on how to handle rejection. Make rejection your friend, not your enemy, and use it to make something meaningful out of your life. So until next time, sending you all lots of love and light. And remember, subscribe to my channel today, so that when I upload a video, you won't miss a thing, and you'll always be one step ahead, because now you have become a wise man or a wise woman. Now, and also remember, like, comment, and share, so that we can build our community together, and we can all prosper and have a 360 abundance in our life. So until next time, see you when you see me. Ciao.